Okay, in this video, we're going to dive right into it. In this video, we're going to talk about industry trends. What is trending in your industry? What's trending with the competition? What's trending with your target audience? What's trending with your segments? And really, especially for entrepreneurs and small business owners, understanding what the trends are, it can be very, very complicated. You know, there's a lot of market research that goes into it. Where exactly do you get these numbers from? How do you know what the trends are? What do you do with it? All right, so those are some of the things that we're going to talk about in this video. And like I said, we're going to jump right into it. And really, we're asking the question, what is trending in your industry? How exactly do you find that out? All right. So what are the different things that you can do right now to find out what the trends are around your business? Well, the first thing you can do is you can just basically use the search engines. Coffee trends, health club trends, restaurant trends, whatever industry you're in, just do a simple Google search and you'll find a tremendous amount of information. There are publications, there are blogs, there'll be website analysis, there'll be people talking about the different trends. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is you can actually contact your local chambers of commerce, especially if you are a member. Say, hey, listen, I'm in this industry right here. I'd love to try to get some up-to-date trends in this local area. Do you have any on file, or can you point me into the right direction? That's actually one of the things that most chambers of commerces do. And even if they don't have that information, they could help you in the right direction. All right. Another thing that you can do is you can contact industry associations, the Small Business Association. Some of you might there's a restaurant association, there's a retailers association. Depending on what industry you're in, are there any associations that are tailor customed to your industry? You want to give them a call or reach out to them to see if they have any trends that you can have. You could, here's something that's really interesting that you can do. You could do a competitor financial report. If your competitor is publicly traded, all right? So let's say you're in retail. You could go to Walmart's website, Target's website, Gap's website, whatever type of retail industry that you're in. Go to these companies' websites. On the bottom, you probably see a tab that says investor. It could be an investor page or anything that has to do with investors or investment. You go to it right there. Every quarter, if you're a publicly traded company, you have to do a filing and you need to report your earnings every single quarter. And they will have that information on their website that anyone can go to. And a lot of times in those earning calls and in those filings, especially for the annual filing, you will actually see a number of trends presented in that filing. So this is a fantastic source of information. If you don't have the ability to get professional researchers to actually research the trends, just go to your competition. If they're publicly traded, go to the website, read their financials, and find out what exactly they're talking about as far as what is trending. And the final thing is if you are in the position, you could pay a research firm. Search for research firms in your area. Give them a call. Have a talk with them. Maybe they already have data about it. Maybe they have to do a custom research. This is an option if you can afford it. All right. So let's just take a look at some of these in greater detail. Let's say I am a gym, a health club. So all I did was, and you can see this example, health club trends. That's all I did. 8 key fitness trends for clubs in 2024. Next one, fit for the future. 10 trends that will transform, blah, 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 blah. Fitness trends. 8 massive trends for the fitness industry. Fitness and wellness trends to watch in 2024. This search took me 3 seconds, literally. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different publications that can tell me what is trending in my industry. So if anything, if you are not skilled with finding research trends, if this is something that's completely new to you, the least that you can do is just do a quick, simple search in the search engine and look at all this information that you will get. Here's another one. This is what I was talking about as far as the competitor investor page. This is Starbucks. In this competition series, you know that there will be a case study on Starbucks when they first launched in 1980. So that's why I pulled this one up. But this is the second quarter 2024 financial results. And you can just read through it. You can actually read through the report. There's a lot of information. They have a summary that you can look at. And just by going to your competitors' investment pages, you can start to see what's trending in your industry. What exactly is, if you were in coffee and you actually went to Dunkin' Donuts page, Starbucks page, and maybe a couple of other competitors, and just read their quarterly financial report, and you can actually see, okay, well, Starbucks said this. Oh, wow, Dunkin' Donuts said the same exact thing. Well, this company said something different. You can start to see exactly what's trending in your industry from the top level coming down, all right? So this is a fantastic tool that you can take advantage of to actually find out what is trending in your industry. Here's another one, and this is pretty interesting, because this right here is from the Small Business Association, and what they have right here, I just went to SBA.gov, and look at all these different stats that they have that you have free access to. Business general stats for different industries, consumer stats, demographics, economic indicators, employment stats, income stats, and the list keeps on going down. You can even email your local branch of the SBA, let them know what industry you are in, and find out if they have some trends or data research that they can provide for you. So you can see already, like literally, this whole process took me about 5 minutes, and look how much information that I have. You have a wealth of knowledge that you can actually tap into if you just take these very, very simple tasks, all right? So task one, what you want to do is you want to create a trend summary. You want to create a trend summary. So how exactly do we do that? Literally, it's as easy as this right here. Here exactly are the tasks that you have to do. Number one, search engines. Do a search engine search for trends in your industry and just read all the items that came up. We just showed you an example of that. Number two, call your chambers of commerce, your local chambers of commerce. Ask them if they have any data on trends in your industry or if they can point you to the right direction. Three, industry associations, the Retail Association, the Restaurant Association, the Gym Club of America Association. Whatever industry that you're in, do a search for associations that are geared towards that exact industry and see what trends they have. And then finally, you could also look at the competitor financial reporting. I think this is fantastic for you to do regardless. If there are publicly traded companies that are your competitors or that are in your industry, every single quarter, you should be reading their financials, because that is going to give you a wealth of information to help you tap into seeing exactly what the trends are. They have professional researchers, so they have real good data that they can display to you. And then finally, most of you will not do this, which is perfectly fine. A lot of you do not have the resources, or, you might not need to pay a research firm to actually do this. Really what normally happens is these industry associations will pay a research firm to actually do this data, and then you can actually get access through the data through the association, right? That's how it normally happens. But 1 through 4. That's your steps. How do you find out what's trending in your industry? Just do 1 through 4. Search engines, chambers of commerce, industry associations, and read your competitors' financial reporting statements every quarter if they are publicly traded. Okay, let me show you a quick example. So as you know, in this section, we are doing a case study with the start of Starbucks. So a lot of the data is coming from this case study right here from Harvard Business Review. Okay, so here is an example of a industry trend summary. I have these in the next slides. A lot of you have seen these slides in other videos in this section, especially if you've gone through the case study. So I don't want to read every single one of these to you, but it's just a quick little thing. What's trending down Coffee consumption is trending down. Why? Because you have an intense price competition, and in the process of lowering prices, you lower costs, which results in inferior beans and an inferior taste, right? What's trending up? Soft drinks, healthcare concerns, specialty coffee. What are the shifting trends as far as the demographic goes in your target audience? Well, income is rising. Affordable luxuries are becoming more accessible. The greater connection to Euro roots through immigration and more travel. Special appeal to espresso bars and coffee houses. Now again, remember, this is the case study of Starbucks when they first launched in the 1980s. So these are trends in the 80s. But you can just see what's trending up, what's trending down, what's going on with the target market. As simple as that. But what's the important thing is every quarter, twice a year, at least once a year, just do a quick research. What is happening in your industry? What is trending up? What is trending down? What's happening with your target market? So that's a quick video, folks. That's really that simple. You have these items right here for you to do. Search engines, chambers of commerce, industry associations, competitor financial reporting. If you read those and actually do those 4 tasks on a quarterly basis, maybe do it twice a year, maybe do it once a year, you will be in good shape to keeping up with what's trending in your industry. All right, Bible verse of the day, Psalms 29:11. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. May the Lord's blessing and his peace be with you today, this week, and always. Have a good one. See you in the next video.